to you. Forward. Okay, let's introduce Chaturanga as the transition, okay? Inhale the note that I gave you. Good. Try to bring your feet together. So you work your left knee one your heart center, twist. So
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm a visual designer and artist, a woodworker, recently a carpenter. This is my studio. I just built it a couple of months ago and I'm just now like officially moving in and decorating somewhat and putting things together. I took the entire week off. It's like the first full week of January and it's also my birthday week. And I don't really want to do anything for my birthday. At all. This week I'm gonna just be chilling, but also it's a week of catching up because I feel like I'm so not behind, but just wanting to build momentum again as an artist and creative. I took a break last year from art. I didn't intend to, but it just kind of happened. So I didn't really create much art for myself. I created, but I didn't create much for myself. So that's the goal, just building momentum there. And yeah, this week is just going to be a week of catching up. So what I'm about to do right now is basically continue to organize the space with a few of the things that have been coming in. I got this rug. I'm not in love with it, but I really couldn't find anything. The loft area of the studio, there's the downstairs. And to be honest, I did splurge on this. It was not a necessity, but I felt like if I'm gonna spend a bag, if I'm gonna spend some bread, several loaves of bread, I might as well get what I want. The tornado ran through the downstairs area because I just kind of moved my stuff in. I haven't organized anything yet. So I plan to do a lot of that today, but we'll see what all we get done. For the area down here, I would like to have a wall organizing system. I don't have any like storage space yet, like drawers and anything like that. Down here, I want to put some cabinets up, but I'm gonna do that, you know, maybe next month or something. I'm not too worried about it right now. And a lot of the wood that you see under here is all of like the excess from building the interior of this space. So yeah, gonna try to put it to use. Probably gonna end up keeping this box for storing art. This would be good for like my wood pieces and stuff. I need some music. So the other thing that I bought that I forgot that I bought was this. Jesus. This whiteboard is actually black and it comes with like markers and erasers and all that stuff. And that's also going to be going up on this side. I just want to make sure that I have enough room for it because I low-key forgot that I also ordered this. I like to have a board in my space or just like something to write down like my goals or my plans or just like a checklist. It just helps me kind of organize my thoughts. And so that's what this is. We're gonna set it up and see what it's looking like. Okay. So I think this is a nice setup. I think it's looking good. I'm gonna have to be like really careful with that board over there because it is glass. Tempered glass is supposed to be super strong though, but I just hope it don't fall off the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. But actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and put that back in the box because if I don't have time for, nope. I know me and I will break some shit. So the other thing that I need to do like ASAP is build a work table or get a work table because all my tools are just kind of like on their own. Like this is on the floor. When I was building this space, I was using a fold out table. It was like 6 feet wide to cut wood and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna need something a little more durable because I do work with like 8x4 foot pieces of plywood for my art a lot of the times, and a 6 foot plastic table is not gonna cut it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this wood that's gonna be used to back the wall control that I have over there. And I'm cutting it on the floor because I don't feel like getting the table. I don't even know where the table is anymore. So yeah, it's not the safest thing, probably not, you know, the most ideal situation, but it's gonna get the job done. Okay, so now that we got that up, I feel like I should paint it black. Ooh! My husband has like a similar situation in the gym. That's where I got the idea to do this pegboard system. And in the gym, you can kind of see like the natural wood through the black wall control boards. It's not extremely noticeable, but I feel like if I don't do it now, I might regret it. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint it black and then I'm gonna hang them up. Yeah. I thought I was actually done, but my husband brought to my attention that I actually need 2 more rows of stringers because you gotta hang it at the top and the bottom and in the middle. All right, so I just took the sticker off of this glass board and look at that. Like, why would y'all put a sticker on here? Why would y'all put a sticker on here? And I use like alcohol trying to get it off, but I think I might just send it back to Amazon because why would y'all do that? It is done. I promise I didn't spend all day out here working on it. I did take breaks in between. I left the house a few times. I'm gonna go ahead and hang some of the stuff up and get started on the organization process. I'm probably gonna need some more of like the little attachments and hooks. I just got like a starter kit, but I think I'm gonna need more. I did decide that I'm going to send back that tempered glass like whiteboard that I got. I just wasn't messing with the sticker that left the sticky stuff on the glass. I'm gonna get another one, and if the sticker come off wrong on that one, I'm gonna send that one back too. Ideally, I want to like put all of my tools on the wall. I have them in a case right now, but the case keeps opening and then the latch on the case is broken. The tools just be falling out. So this plastic about to make me tap out. I'm about to go to bed. All right, so this is where we're at with it. I would like to be able to hang all of these tools up, but we'll figure that out when I get the right hardware for it. Not sure what to do with these yet. I still haven't gone through like all the stuff back there. I'm sure there's like a lot of things that could be hung up or put into these little cubby thingies. But yeah, I'm tired, so I'm gonna deal with the rest of this tomorrow.
Up in the air, moving, never resting for too long. Yeah, you can hold a plank for that long. You can do three-legged, left elbow.
Yoga Lattes is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. I've never done Pilates before, so that was like my first experience doing anything like that. And I'll be back, but that was hard as fuck. I feel like I was like the only one who was consistently laying down on the mat because it was, I don't know, man. That was different. So I went to a yoga class the day after Christmas, just to get my body moving, but not wanting to do anything like super intense. And so I found out that at the yoga studio that I went to, they're doing a 30-day challenge for the month of January. And if you complete the challenge, you get 2 months of free yoga along with the buddy pass February through March. I'm about to go into like a coffee shop. I've never been to this one before. Now it's time to figure out this mess here. Honestly, I feel like a lot of this can be thrown away. Well, not all of it, but a lot of this is just kind of old stuff that I have. The urge to keep this plastic bag for art. I might have to keep it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but every time I see packaging that can be used for art, I feel like I gotta keep it. Where I'm gonna store all of this packaging, I have no idea. We ain't got that far. Also, I need a vacuum because I did cut wood, so there's a bunch of sawdust everywhere. This is another reason why I should keep these plastic bags. For the artwork that I do have stored in here, I don't want sawdust on them. These pieces are wrapped up so dust doesn't get on them whenever I'm cutting wood. I have no more commentary. I'm gonna cut some music on and just get to work. So this is an example of something that can be thrown away. I've had this since college, so realistically about since like 2018. It's like broken to the point where it doesn't even latch anymore. And a lot of this stuff in here is just in here. I don't think I even use majority of this. These are my time cubes. This is like my favorite thing. I got this as a white elephant gift one year, and it's honestly one of the best gifts ever that I've ever received. Best white elephant gifts I've ever received, let me not. So you got 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 20. And on this one, it has 10 minutes all the way down to 30 seconds. And so this is just a very helpful tool for like time management, or especially if I don't want to work on art or I don't want to like be productive. I have days where I don't have motivation, but like in order to get something done, I'll just cut this on and it beeps. Set it for 60 minutes and then wait for the timer to go off and just do whatever I have to do that I don't want to do. And of course you can like set a timer on your phone, but sometimes phones are distractions, and so that's where these things come in. Hopefully I don't find no bug in here. Oh, this is a wood burning tool. I completely forgot that I had this. I think I had this in high school actually. From my studio at the Cedars Union, I'm gonna have to hang this up in here somewhere. Stiff paintbrushes. I said all of it can be thrown away, but low key, all of that is actually useful. So this is the other toolbox that I have. I got this one. I don't even remember when I got this one or why, but this latches. So when I pick it up, it's closed. I'm gonna keep this one. I think I'm gonna repurpose this for like mural stuff because I don't really have anything to put mural things in. And yeah, like this would be great for like mobile use. I don't know what's in here. Some more junk. My husband got me to hold paintbrushes as well. I typically use this for the paintbrushes that I'm like actively using because I have a habit of keeping like 10 paintbrushes in my hand at a time. Okay. Gonna end up putting all of these paints in there. This is all of the stuff from like when I do murals and things like that. But I do need to clean it out first because like, yeah, it's just very sticky. In the meantime, I have more paint to put up. These are pretty much, well, not all of this is paint, but these are pretty much all of my oils and stuff, the stuff that I actually use in my practice. Some of my paints don't even have lids, but they're still painting that joint, so I'm gonna keep it. I have this cart situation, so I'm gonna keep my paints on here. What is this? I have all the mural stuff transferred over now. Here's the setup. There's like one more big box that I need to get through. And I'm thinking it's looking like it's a tomorrow's problem, cause yeah. But made a decent amount of progress today, I guess.
Fastest one yet. You inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel. Always an option to bring blocks underneath the hands here. If you'd like to try it, that would be left heel. Very nice. Return back to where you fold the hands underneath shoulder. Back to your center. Once the weight feels evenly distributed between right hand will hook, left hand reaches overhead.
So this is like a fire safe cabinet for like hazardous things. I know like a lot of the solvents that painters use are flammable. So that's what this is for. I don't have no fire safety equipment in here. I built this thing myself. And so I just want to be extremely proactive just in case, you know, just in case. I don't even want to say it, but just in case. I'm about to load this up with stuff that I have that I would like to keep in here. And yeah, that's the next step of this process. Liking the setup. I think I can still put the board up there whenever I get a new one, but we'll see. I might move it somewhere else. So I'm probably gonna finish cleaning out everything over there today. Hopefully today's like the last day of like organizing everything and I can put all of the stuff where it needs to be. I'm still waiting on like some stuff to come in, but it's more, I feel like that stuff is more like decor type stuff for the loft. I'm actually about to go to a meeting right now. And moment of transparency, I do feel a little bit of imposter syndrome because I've never worked with this organization before. And it's kind of like, when I really think about it, it's kind of a big deal. I try not to make it feel like a big deal because it is a really big like organization or whatever. But yeah, as of Sunday, I realized like I do feel like a little bit of an imposter. And I've known about the opportunity since December. And it's not something I applied for. It's an opportunity that was in a way recommended and kind of just given to me. And I think when I receive opportunities like that, I always feel like those feelings of imposter syndrome because it's new, and it also feels like it just fell from the sky. Like I definitely feel like in some ways I put in the work to be able to have this opportunity. However, it's still that feeling of like, man, how did I get here? Like, I don't know. Maybe some people can relate, but also am like grateful for feelings of imposter syndrome because it forces you to be a little bit reflective about where you are and also be present about where you are and the work that you've put in, and kind of go through looking at your track record and affirming yourself and understanding that you are qualified to do the thing, and you're also very able to do the thing. Also, like in these moments of reflection, like when you have these opportunities where people are placing you in these positions, also understanding that you are there because they also see it too. Like you believe that you can do the thing, like deep down internally, like you're striving for something bigger than where you're at now, always. But when people put you in these positions to do things that you've never done before or believe in you, it's, I think it's clear that they see it too. Like they see your ability. And so, yeah, I feel like that's what I'm going through right now. And now that today is the day that I'm meeting the person and we're talking through all the things for this opportunity, I feel good now, but I just, had to allow myself to process it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm also super, super grateful for the art communities that I'm a part of. Sometimes when you're around like-minded people like that, people can kind of see, what's really going on internally when you speak about what you have coming up or what you're preparing for. And Sunday, one of the homies really affirmed me, and I didn't know that I needed that. Like you can always go through the work of affirming yourself, but it's something about people kind of noticing and understanding and looking from the outside, or from the outside looking in, and being able to relate and give you the encouragement that you needed and you didn't really know that you needed. And that's something that's happened to me several times within, art spaces. So I'm super grateful for that, and also hope that I'm also contributing to that for other people through encouragement or inspiring or whatever it is to let people know that, you got it. The homie was like, you just built a studio in your backyard. Like you're very able, you're very qualified to do this thing that you're about to do. And I needed to hear that. I feel like previously, when it comes to imposter syndrome, there are certain situations where like the opportunity feels so big to the point where I want to say no out of fear. But like, let's be real. If I were to say no to this, it's just be stupid. Like it's stupid. That's just like the stupidest thing that, yeah. So I'm not. Yeah, just wanted to share that. Maybe, somebody can relate. So the meeting is over with. I feel so good. I was nervous for no reason. Well, not for no reason. I feel like nervousness is just because you want to do a good job. You want to do well. And I feel like I prepared well, came with, ideas. I'm super excited about it. And I can't wait. And there also may be room for more opportunities. So, yeah. I'm about to go return the tempered glass board that I didn't want because the sticker label came off weird. And then after that, I'm gonna go get some food and get back to work. See ya. I'm back. I went to Home Depot to get some wood before I came home. I've pretty much cleaned everything up. Like, this is as clean as it's gonna get. I do need to, oh, this tripod is not secure. Well, anyway, that's as clear as it's gonna get for now in that corner. I do need to vacuum the floor. There's like sawdust everywhere, but I'm also about to cut some more wood. So I feel like I should wait until I finish cutting this wood and then clean up all the sawdust. So now I'm about to build a table for the loft area. There is, I looked it up. It's like a solstice table. It's kind of just like, you know, So that's kind of what it looks like. And I found a video on YouTube of this woman building it. And so I feel like if I just follow what she did, it should be easy to figure out. It looks pretty simple, to be quite honest, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I should swap this blade out, but I don't even know if I have another one. If I do have some, I don't know where they are, but I use this blade for anything that I needed a jigsaw for. When I was building this structure, I used the same blade, so I probably should switch it out at some point. But I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got, and I think it should be okay. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We Girl, that's all for tonight. Good morning. So today is my actual birthday. I did not go to yoga today because the 6 a.m. class is a yoga Pilates class, and I already decided that I'm not doing that more than once a week. So if I do yoga, it'll probably be later on today. But I'm gonna finish working on this table. I think it's coming along pretty nicely, and so I just have to put the wood over this part to kind of put it all together. I'm really scared to do the corners, to be quite honest with you. I'm not too sure about that because I don't think I have the right tools to bend the wood. So this is gonna be the stopping point for me. I've put the little curvy curve thing right here. I gotta do it to the other side. But I'm about to go have lunch with my mother for my birthday. Good morning. So I just finished my yoga. I didn't record it this time because I wanted to sit at the front. And usually when I record, I sit in the back out of respect for other people. So they're not like in a video they don't want to be in. I forgot to pick up the camera yesterday after I went to eat with my mom. Honestly, I had the itis 2 times because after eating brunch with her, my husband and I went out to eat. And then I had the itis again, so then I just went to sleep. I'm about to go to a coffee shop. My friends gave me some money for my crack. My crack is honey lavender lattes, by the way. I just said that casually. I don't do drugs, but I'm very addicted to honey lavender lattes, and I've been replacing it with matcha lately. But yesterday was my birthday, and I just received coffee money, so I'm gonna get some coffee. I forgot that I ran out of screws yesterday. And then also I just realized I don't have enough wood to do the underside of the table. I completely forgot about that, so I need to go get more wood and also more wood filler. Now that I think about it, I don't think that one container of wood filler is gonna do what I needed to do. So yeah, I'll be back. This is kind of a late update. I did go do yoga this morning, and then I went to a coffee shop, did my reading and journaling and all of that stuff, and then came home and cleaned up my house because it's Saturday and that's what we do on Saturdays. And so it is, what time is it? It is about 2:17. I'm gonna try to make a little more progress on this table. I'm just using wood filler to fill it in. I didn't finish doing that yesterday. And then I'm going to leave to go to a trapeze class for my birthday. So that's the update for today. And I may film it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I